The Cheesecake Factory is a horrible place for a first date. I'm going to stand on that. I'm going to stand on that. The Cheesecake Factory is a horrible first date. I'm not going to pay for Cheesecake Factory. I don't like to pay for dates. I admit that. I'm full-heartedly cool with saying that I don't like paying for dates. I like to do stuff for free 99. Let's go to the beach. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a hike. Let's do anything to where we can actually have a conversation. But for me to look directly across from you and try to have a meal and I stuff my face with vegetables and you got a whole bunch of green stuff in your teeth, I'm not doing that. So yeah, this whole list of dating and places where you can't take a woman, it's not for me.
I mean, it's not for me either. I feel like if I like you and I want to kick it with you, anywhere we go is cool. Anywhere we go is a date. Like, you know, if I like you.
It's a very certain type of woman that I don't want to say has a certain standard, but more so it's for a certain woman that is just like, she has her non-negotiables. That's the word that I think a lot of women like to use is non-negotiables.
Yeah, there's certain things that's non-negotiables, but when it comes down to a date and a man want to take me out and I like him and I'm digging him and he's digging me, I don't care where we go. Like, we just kicking it. We enjoying each other. Like, it don't matter.
Yeah, that list is wild. That list is wild. That list is wild, and it's very much so. But at the same time, it's kind of dope to date a woman that has higher expectations. Because I would say the women on that list have higher expectations than the average woman, and that's okay. Like, that's kind of dope that woman has.
The women that made that list are not even real women. They're not going on real dates. They're sitting on the house in the house with their kids and 4 or 5 baby daddies. Like, they don't even know what a real date is. They don't even really know what it means when somebody really likes you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a woman who did that. Like, it's not. That's children. A grown woman?
Yeah.
Never. If we rock with you, we rock with you.
Gotcha.
But a child would make up some shit like that. Excuse my French.
I think for myself, dating older women that have standards that are very higher standards. I've bought a woman candy before, and it came from Safeway. And she looked at it and was just like, I don't eat this type of candy. You know I only eat sheesh candy. So having a standard, I think that's great. But at the same time, I think a woman needs to do a better job at filtering the type of men that they're going out with.
Exactly.
I think there's a lot of women that don't filter, and they try to go off of certain things, and when they don't get that thing in return, they start to hate men. And I think that's something that we really don't talk about, and especially in the black community, of women really genuinely hating black men. Because that's a thing. Like, they verbally they say, like, hey, we love protect black men. But I think that the conversation of, yes, black men should always protect black women. But deep rooted when it comes to just the simple things of just dating on a first date. We're talking about the first date. Do black women protect black men's pockets? And that's a deeper conversation. That's a deeper conversation because black men don't have it like that. And me as a black man, I don't have it like that. But for me to want to date a certain high caliber of a woman and for her to understand that and still respect me as a man.
But that's a different type of woman. I feel like all older women, we do have certain standards, certain things that we won't do, certain things that we will. But again, if I like you, and if we have a certain kind of connection, first date, yeah, you gonna get a little pass. I'm down to, see where your mind is, see what you want to do. But me, when I date, I pay for the first date. That's just me, because I want to show you what I do. Now, if you can't meet that caliber of how I rock when I go on a date, because I can spend $100 just to be by myself. I'm cool with dropping $200, especially if it's good food. I'm fine with that. But I like to teach a man my standards.
Agreed. I definitely match that.
Like
I'm
I love taking a man on the first date. I
when it,
love paying for the first date.
when it comes to me, I'm very much so like I like Chili's. I keep it a bean. Like I like Chili's. I like Applebee's. I would consider myself a high standard man. I would consider myself a man that has a certain a standard. At the same time, I am so down with going to like a Chili's, at Applebee's. Cheesecake Factory is not my first forte. Like I'm not like, oh, I want to go to Cheesecake. Like I like to get Cheesecake Factory to some cheesecake.
But I
Like
don't want
cheesecake,
the food.
but the
Yeah.
food, like there's too many other good restaurants in the city. There's too many other good restaurants in the Bay Area. It's just for me that no. Yo, be sure to hit that subscribe button expeditiously if you gotten this far in this video. Like this content and drop in the comment section. Are you okay with the Cheesecake Factory for a first date?